Hello student, I am Professor Pallavi Devkate. Welcomes you in 7th lecture of Econ 355. Course title is Structure and Dynamics of Indian Agriculture. In previous lecture, we studied agricultural productivity in India. In this topic, we studied the meaning of productivity, then agricultural productivity trend before independence and after independence. After that, we studied the causes of low productivity in India and also suggestion to increase the productivity of agriculture in India. Okay. In today's lecture, we see the types of revolution in India. We see one by one these different types of revolution in India. So types of revolution, there is near about 16 types of revolution in India. In that first type, that is green revolution. So this green revolution was done in the field of agriculture, especially food grains, and father of green revolution was M.S. Swaminathan, and period of green revolution is during 1966. Second type of revolution, that is white revolution. It is also known as Operation Flood, and this Operation Flood is done in the field of milk and dairy product. The father of white revolution was Verghese Kurian. Then third type of revolution, that is blue revolution. This blue revolution was done in the field of fish and aquaculture, and the father of blue revolution was Dr. Arun Krishnan. The period during 1973. Fourth type of revolution is golden revolution. So this golden revolution was done in the field of fruits, honey, horticulture, etc. And father of golden revolution was Nirpak Tutaj. Then fifth type of revolution is silver revolution. So silver revolution was done in the field of egg and poultry product, and father of silver revolution was Indira Gandhi. After that, sixth type of revolution, that is yellow revolution. So this yellow revolution was done in the field of oilseed, and father of yellow revolution was Sam Pitroda. Then seventh type of revolution, that is pink revolution, and this pink revolution was done in the field of pharmaceuticals, prawns and onion. The father of pink revolution is Durgesh Patel. Next type of revolution, that is brown revolution. So brown revolution was done in the field of leather and cocoa, and father of brown revolution was Harilal Chaudhary. Then ninth type of revolution, that is a red revolution, and this red revolution was done in the field of meat and tomato. The father of red revolution was Vishal Tiwari, and this red revolution was done during 1980. Okay. Then 10th type of revolution, that is golden fiber revolution. So this golden fiber revolution was done in jute crop during 1990. 11th type of revolution, that is evergreen revolution. So this evergreen revolution was done in the field of overall agricultural production, and father of evergreen revolution was M.S. Swaminathan. Then 12th type of revolution, that is black revolution. This black revolution was done in petroleum product. Then 13th type of revolution, that is silver fiber revolution, was done basically in cotton crop. After that, 14th type of revolution, that is round revolution. This round revolution was done in potato crop during 1965. Then 15th type of revolution, that is protein revolution. So this protein revolution was done in agriculture, that is for higher production during 2014. And last type of revolution, that is grey revolution. This grey revolution was done in case of fertilizer during 1960 to 1970. So these are the different 16 types of revolution in India. Okay, after different types of revolution in India, some important points related to revolution. In that first one, there is milkman of India. Dr. Varghese Kurian was known as milkman of India. This Dr. Varghese Kurian was responsible for White Revolution or Operation Flood. Second one, father of Green Revolution in the world. So Dr. Norman Borlaug was known as father of Green Revolution in world. Next point, that is Green Revolution term was first used by William Gord. Okay, so these are the some important points which may be asked for objective type question. Okay, after this, White Revolution. Okay, we see in detail about White Revolution. So White Revolution was also known as Operation Flood, and this White Revolution was done in the field of milk and dairy product. Okay, we see in detail about White Revolution in India. So first of all, that is what is White Revolution? So this White Revolution was one of the biggest dairy development movement by Indian government during 1970. It was step taken by Indian government to develop and help the dairy industry and sustain itself economically by developing a cooperative while providing employment to the poor people. Okay, this White Revolution helped to increase the milk productivity, and milk was now sold at competitive market price. This program increased the demand for development and production of healthy animals, use of modern technology in milk production sector, and networking between various small and large scale dairy industries. Okay, this White Revolution followed after the success of Green Revolution, and the aim of White Revolution was make India one of the largest milk producer in the world. Okay, so this is about what is the White Revolution. Okay, after that, next point, that is how White Revolution was started. So this White Revolution was also known as Operational Flood, was launched during 1970. It was initiated by India's National Dairy Development Board, that is NDDB, and was the world's biggest dairy development program. Okay, so this White Revolution was initiated by NDDB during 1970, was the world's biggest dairy program. It transformed India from milk deficient nation to world's largest milk producer. Okay, so the main aim of this White Revolution is to transform India from milk deficient nation to largest milk producer in the world. This Operation Flood was based on experiment pattern set by Dr. Varghese Kurian. He was the chairman and founder of Amul Milk, who was the chairman of NDDB, and was also recognized as architect of white revolution. Okay, as we know, the father of white revolution, that is Dr. Verghese Kurian. Okay, under guidance of Verghese Kurian, the program created national milk grid linking producer throughout the India with consumers in over 700 towns and cities. They reducing seasonal and regional price variation and ensuring that the milk producers get major share of income generated from end consumer by forming cooperatives. Okay, so this is about how white revolution start. After that, next point, that is father of white revolution. Okay, as we discussed earlier, that is Dr. Verghese Kurian was the father of white revolution. He was also known as milkman of India. So Dr. Verghese Kurian was the chairman and founder of Amul Milk, who was also named the chairman of NDDB and was also recognized as architect of Operation Flood. He founded the Amul, that is one of the largest milk producer company in India. The many companies were started under leadership of Dr. Verghese Kurian and former Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri. Under guidance of Dr. Verghese Kurian, he created the National Dairy Development Board based on Amul's management, resource and infrastructure arrangement. Okay, so this father of white revolution was Dr. Verghese Kurian. Okay, after that, next point, that is phases of white revolution. So white revolution was done in a 3 phases, that is phase first, second and phase third. We see one by one these 3 phases in detail. First phase. So this first phase was started in July 1970 and the objectives of first step is to setting up dairy cooperatives in 18 milk shed in a 10 state, and these 18 milk shed were to be linked with 4 best metropolitan market. Okay, and at the end of this first phase, that is during 1981, there were near about 13,000 village dairy cooperatives covering 50,000 of farmers. Okay, so at the end of this first phase, near about 13,000 village dairy cooperatives were started. Okay, next one, that is phase second. So this phase second aimed at building on the design of phase first and on the assisted dairy development programs in Karnataka, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. And at the end of phase second, that means during 1985, there were near about 136 milk shade and near about 34,500 village dairy cooperatives and over 36 lakh milk member. Okay, so at the end of second phase, there is near about 34,500 dairy cooperatives was established, which was covered near about 60 lakh of member. Okay. Okay. Next, that is phase third. So this phase third was emphasized on consolidating the gains of earlier 2 phases, that is phase first and phase second, by improving the productivity and efficiency of dairy sector for long-term sustainability. Okay, that means this third phase was started during 1985 and end during 1996. Okay, at the end of phase third, there were near about 73,300 dairy cooperatives and over 9.4 million farmer members. Okay, so at the end of phase third, there were near about 73,300 dairy cooperatives were established. Okay, so this is about different phases of white revolution. Okay, after phases of white revolution, next point, that is advantages of white revolution. So first and major advantage of this white revolution, that it ended the import of milk solid in India, and India started the exporting milk powder to many foreign nations. Okay, so this is the one of the most important advantage of white revolution, that the totally import of milk powder was stopped and India started the exporting of milk powder to different nations. Second advantage, that is dairy industries and infrastructure modernized and expanded. Okay, due to white revolution there is expansion of different dairy industries and modernization in dairy infrastructure, and around 10 million of farmers earn their income from this dairy farming. Okay, this is the another advantage of white revolution. After that, next advantage, that is dairy needs are made locally. Okay, whatever they need for milk consumption was made due to the white revolution. And next advantage, that is genetic improvement of milking animals has increased due to the cross breeding. Okay, so these are the different advantages of white revolution. So this is all about the today's topic, that is types of different revolution in India. In this lecture we studied the white revolution, how this white revolution was started, then what are the different phases of white revolution, who is the father of white revolution, and different advantages of white revolution. Okay, so question may be asked on this topic, that is explain in detail about white revolution in India, or some objective type question may be asked, like name the father of white revolution or period of white revolution in India. Okay, so this is all about today's topic, that is different types of revolution in India, in that white revolution. Okay, thank you all.